Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, a delicate chip through. No luck with that dink over the top. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Vieira cuts out the pass.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Is there any surprise? The hit! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Time and again they are repelled. Vieira. Rummenigge. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. McTominay.
A player who needs knowing. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Salah. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Half an hour played now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hernus. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hernus. Pull it.
Such good technique.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Pull it, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, can they get it back?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Face to face with the keeper. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Olivier Giroud triggers interesting debate. Some say he reached the top of the world without having a shot on target, and for fans he remains a divisive figure, but I for one see him as a huge focal point of the attack. He's the glue that pulls it all together.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Rijkaard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was...
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in a good position here. Defending of the desperate variety. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment.
And the score is 1-0.
He's got the shot away! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Lizarazu. Driving forward. And the counter is on. Pullet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Tries to get it clear, and it's Messi. He's got away. He's got full. Harmlessly behind. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hernes. Vieira. In with the challenge. Collier. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Seedorf.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernes. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe! That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big header! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Seedorf. And he's straight offside. Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Hullet. And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. It's a mighty effort. It's there. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Manchester United have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Messi.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Is number 9, Figo.
Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Rummenigge. And here's Haaland. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Vieira. Now Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now then, the ball's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out for a throw. Vieira. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Seedorf gets across to intercept that. Guangdong United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And through to the goalkeeper. Maldini. Tomiyasu.
The attendance for this
Neymar.
match was 29,000.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf. Nice interception, well timed. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Vieira. Figo. There's the shot! And he's missed it. Seedorf. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar, and it's Seedorf. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Figo. Rijkaard. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Could move up a gear here. Vieira. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing great feet there. Neymar goes pelting down that left-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now the finish! Lizarazu. Seedorf. Maldini. Alexander-Arnold. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, smashing header! No joy, but a decent try. Tomiyasu. Neymar. And it's Seedorf. Muscular approach does pay off here. Neymar. Rafael Leao succumbs to the pressure.
There will be 1 minute at
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's nice. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's a sharp pass. Seedorf. Rummenigge. And that's not going to reach. Oh, it's come loose. Tomiyasu. And he's lost his man here. Rummenigge! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. Check, will they claim to that?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hermes. And it's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hullet. Rummenigge.
Oh my god.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And he's there to get it away. Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Quality ball. Hullet is herring after that one. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception, well timed. Seedorf. Rummenigge.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vieira. Ernest.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He is through here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Hullet. Bellingham. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the left flank. Ernest. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
Luis
time.
Suarez. Vieira. Floated up and over. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution on the field.
Here we go
Number
again.
8. Hullet.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bale.
Ronaldinho.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nicely aimed pass, and that interception was most necessary. Decent progress down the left, and here's Bale. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ernest. Rummenigge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Bellingham, now it's Messi. Ronaldinho.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And it's Bale. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And here's Bale. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. He rises! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 26.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the
Coming on
game.
field.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual
Number
talent on show,
25.
it could go either way.
Substitution in progress.
Seedorf. Bale. It's run loose. Who's... Oh, and one more try! Works it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And no, that was never going to make it. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Rummenigge. Nice sequence of passes, this. Has a go! Seedorf. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Thuram. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Bale. Short changes him with that pass. Bale. Messi. And the ball is out of play.
Yeah. 待てよお前。
Looks to clip it forward. And that's been cut out, well played. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rummenigge, he has found the way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's Bale. And it's lofted through here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira.
1 minute added time.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now it's Mbappe. Quality ball. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Back into the middle. Messi goes steaming forward. Really fierce, close defending. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He's one on what shapes to shoot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. McTominay with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hernes. An instinct, he's got two! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pull it. He was under real pressure there. Xavi Alonso, and it's Salah. Rummenigge has a goal! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Hernes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it.
Mbappe.
Pull it. He's got away. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got a throw. Pull it. It's Xabi Alonso. Lam. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Five minutes till the break. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Mohamed Salah. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf.
間違えた。
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right.
Mbappe.
Mohamed Salah
Yeah.
wins the duel this time. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
どこ
And he's
か。
going to have his name taken.
Mbappe.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. Diving header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Seedorf. And he's cut it out.
Cleared without complication.
And it's been given away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Salah. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And it's Seedorf. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, look at... And the shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Well, it's an inspired substitute. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Works it forward. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
Going face-to-face with his great rival. Mohamed Salah, and he was quick to react. The referee's awarded a free kick.
どこのポイントでしょってんこいつ。
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 5. Xavi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por
There's no flag.
el dorsal 17, el dorsal 9, Luis Suárez.
Courtois catches it safely.
Eto'o, el dorsal 99, Ronaldinho.
Look at the space here. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Tomiyasu moved on forwards. And now they can spring out of defence. Eto'o looking to get on the end of this. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Eto'o. And here's Ronaldinho. Tomiyasu gets it clear. Lahm. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Haaland. Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafael Leao.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that has left him in a heap. That looks a good ball through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He won't be happy with that one. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No luck with that dink over the top. And it's been taken short. The ball has bounced loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Lahm goes short. Oh, sweet feet. He's in, surely! And he's gone backward here. And here's Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
3 minutos de descuento.
Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
お前どこにもう
And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old... Could be danger here! And the shot! They scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So, a breakthrough already.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's a good... There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes in for the header! They've done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Seedorf. And here's Hullet. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tomiyasu. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe! Decent hit! Messi is flagged offside. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Milinkovic-Savic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they win it back again. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini, he's shifting through the gears here. Header! Final touch was poor.
Besiktas just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
McTominay.
Cantona. He's had it taken off him. That's a sharp pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance. He's had a hit! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And now he has two.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Oh, well played. Great hit!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he's been caught, and the finish! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt.
He's gone for goal. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pull it. Sakai.
There will be
Driving
3 minutes
forward.
added time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Sakai. Cantona. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Manchester United dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Number 13.
And the game has already resumed here.
Number 25.
Yaya Toure.
Number 26.
Osimhen. Besiktas disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Erling Haaland.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Number 9. Neymar. Number
Adams
4.
did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Seedorf. Now it's Ronaldinho. Sakai. Now McTominay. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Seedorf. That is a brilliant interception. Milinkovic-Savic.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bale. Picked out brilliantly. And here's Bale. Looking for the run. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's a nicely measured pass. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho puts his foot on the gas. Oh, such a clever touch. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Seedorf. Can he put it away? Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Milinkovic-Savic. Yaya Toure. Hoisted in. He's in plenty of space here. Bale looks to get on the end of this. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale. Seedorf. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, sweet feet. Osimhen. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bale. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yaya Toure. Good spot, he's seen the run. Wriggles his way through. He's found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Bale. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard makes the interception. And they can counter here. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Defending was strong and firm. Neymar. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Oh, smashing header! He's put it wide.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Cantona just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Sakai. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And a header! And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's Seedorf, and he's managed to get free. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save. And we're done. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's in here! Thuram chasing after it. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Seedorf. Hullet. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good read, needed to be. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hernes. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Hernes. And the ball's a good one here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Mohamed Salah. Messi. Rummenigge. Hernes. And it's Seedorf. Hullet. And that should get the job done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Messi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. Seedorf. He's under a lot of pressure there. Thuram! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Seedorf. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Seedorf goes steaming forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's intervened well there. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Hernes. Messi. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Seedorf. Fiddles it through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Rummenigge! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Added time.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the
referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
at least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So there's Thuram! And he's really put himself on the line here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's gone back. And the finish! Volleyed effort.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rijkaard. Bellingham. Dembele. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. He's found the way through. Chance for the header! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
The attendance for
And
this
now
match
they
was
can spring out of defence.
71,898.
He's got away. Mohamed Salah. Thuram. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Seedorf. He gets big. Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. They want to be quick to recover this. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Thuram kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Messi looking here to chip it through. Hullet and Hullet! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. And shot a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here.
Yeah,
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Neuer turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Great position here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dumfries. Adriano. Spread neatly. Dumfries. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. And here's the chance to counter. Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. And it's Maldini. Decent progress down the left. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Hullet. Maldini. Thuram.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Mbappe. Ernest. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good-looking ball. Could move up a gear here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Hullet. That's a sharp pass.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's through here, and he was quick to react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ernest clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Araujo getting this one clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. And it's played forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dumfries. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Vieira. And here's Thuram. And he's been shifted off it. nicely aimed pass. Tomiyasu cuts it out. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added
Adriano.
time.
Some good work on the right flank here. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Number 8.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Number 22.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has...
Oh, he's been caught napped. It's a horrific header. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pull it. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bale. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's done very well to take that back. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. It could be in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Messi running with the ball. Bale. Can he finish?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Bale. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Sticks it away! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
25.
Manchester
Messi.
United have
Number
fired themselves
26.
in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 4.
And here's Haaland, Ronaldinho, Rafael Leao.
Number 20.
Great hit! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are 7 goals, and deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game. And
Hits one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Tomiyasu can get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gullit. Gullit, oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
South Korea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. Pull it. Big chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Vieira. He's looking wide. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through, and he's in on goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rice. Looking for the runner, and the flag has stayed down. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Adley. And that's a good ball. Mbappe! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Adley. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. And that has put paid to that. He can run onto that. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Vieira. And here's Hullet, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, sweet feet. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shot a goal! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. There's the hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. South Korea have their second corner now. Rice plays it short. This is promising. Decent hit! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. One back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. And here's Gullit. Gullit stood his ground strongly. It's a pretty loose pass. Shevchenko couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. And it's half-time here. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Gullit goes steaming forward. And here's Gullit. Now it's Seedorf. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Showing great feet there. And it's Seedorf. Messi ploughing through the middle. He's got the shot away! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
The attendance for this match was
Haaland had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on...
It's a mighty effort! Seedorf! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's an excellent interception. Ernest. Gullit. Now it's Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming. Well, that looks a good ball through. In with a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have. Luis Suarez! And here's Maldini. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Hullet. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ernest. Maldini calmly anticipates. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Seedorf. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Engages and forces him off the ball. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Look, movement creates...
Heads it! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Neymar. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Bale. Good read, needed to be. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Seedorf. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe! Neymar. This is De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong. And that's a good ball. Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets his pass away. Luis Suarez. Hits one! Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong is always looking to break lines. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the shot! Goal! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has added up. Now the finish! It's there!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona going. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
On the field.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got the shot away! He's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Into the middle. Thuram can get it clear. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
The attendance
Almost
for
an
this
hour gone.
match was 72,306.
Pedri. That's a fabulous ball. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. Pull it. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bale. Number 26, Palace. Number 15, Sador.
Saliba makes the interception. Looking for the runner. Well read. The danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good alertness. Rummenigge. Rafael Leao. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hullet, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. Rafael Leao. He is through here. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, what a climb! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pedri. And here's Yamal.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Jong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Jong. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Maldini. Oh, what a mistake! And he's in on goal. Great hit! So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. And they...
やめた。